Greetings. How are you?
Blessing.
Blessings. My bad.
Welcome, welcome to the Upnlive show. Thank you ever so much for accepting the invitation and
Mm,
for joining us here this afternoon on your side and this evening on our side.
Give thanks.
Yeah. How have you been doing for the past? I can't say few months because COVID has been here since last year, but
Yeah.
April, January, February, Marchish. How
From
have you and the family been
March, yeah.
coping?
We do good, Like, I mean, I'm not going to tell her that is the best time of our life.
Mm,
Definitely not. But we'll make the best of the time regardless.
cool, man, and
Straight.
everybody's healthy and safe and sound. Yeah.
Everybody healthy, up and running.
Cool, man. So let's start from the beginning because a lot of persons should know you. For those who don't, those of our followers and watchers and listeners who are online right now, tell us how is it that Bugle got into music and how Mr. Thompson got his name as Bugle.
Well, music is an inbound thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
It started off from primary school back in Portland.
Cool,
We
Yeah.
used to use my desk in a school and make rhythm on my chest. I make
cool,
rhythm
man.
and that was a vibe for me. I
Mm,
mean, I never know where this is gonna take me because
mm,
I have no vision of getting anywhere with it other than me just I do something I like, what I
and
feel.
just enjoy yourself.
You understand what I say? So
Mm-hmm.
that's how me actually started out. Of course, my teacher, she used to have problem with me. All of my teachers used to have problem with me because, there was a lot of distraction in the classroom, of course, from me. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and my teacher is actually the one who put me to the test. When
Okay.
school concert I go on now and she said, well, you always in the classroom a DJ, so
Mm.
And I beat
is
there.
the up on it go DJ.
So this
And
is your opportunity to go and showcase your talent and develop yourself.
yes, and I did go on it and DJ. And when school concert are going, everybody their school, as in the whole
Mm-hmm.
community, the whole of the
Mm-hmm.
year with them, everybody their school. So,
Right,
you
right.
know, it reached back into the community now, say, him a well a good vibes, him body, him a doing thing, you
Mm-hmm.
understand? So now them challenge me to the youth club concert in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And the same vibes, so me become like a little urban legend in my surround and a star in the community. No matter who the artist is or how big the artist is, when you're proud in my community, you got a problem with me because I'm near the star. That's so.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right,
understand?
right.
But of course, as soon as I left school, I leave country because there wasn't any studio for me to go and actually, express myself musically. So I have to find
Mm,
because as
go
I said, I just
somewhere.
develop a love for this thing where I just want go wherever it there. So
Right, right.
part it there, I find myself at Kingston.
Gravitated. And so talk to us about your first experience on a stage professionally. So we know that your teacher identified your talents and your craft because of how you used to be banging on the decks, making music in a class and re. But when it came to actually taking it seriously now, talk to us about that journey.
I start clash. I
Yo,
start
he was a clash artist.
yeah, cause
Bad man
community
thing.
one. Cause I was a hardcore DJ, I'm
Eh.
a DJ at the beginning. That's how me start out. Lieutenant Stitchy Papas and I'm the first to influence them there. And
Cool, man.
them and the lyrical, them clash, them
Yeah.
and they just rounded as an artist.
Straight.
Them the bad
Mm,
record artists, bad stage artists, them image connect, them lyrical. So them and they just rounded as artists. And them was my two first idol, or the two first
mm.
DJs that me look up to. To the point where my first artist name was Country Stitchy.
Conscious stitching. Back
Yeah,
in.
because me I do everything well Lieutenant Stitchy I do, but Lieutenant Stitchy would at the time
Yeah.
would have been the town Stitchy because me they are country.
You
So
the
me and
country.
the country,
Ah,
you
cool,
Mm.
man.
understand what I say?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
me,
yeah,
me
yeah.
Okay.
Stitchy over country, so me become the country Stitchy.
Cool, man. And I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
with that experience, I know that coming through the years, you would have learned many lessons coming up.
Trust me.
What are some important lessons that you have learned on your journey so far?
It's not all that glitter is gold. And sometimes
Yes.
90% of the time, what you see on the outside is definitely not what's on the inside. Hard work overcomes all difficulty. You're
Mm-hmm.
not good today and them not open it. As long as the door not seal up, we knock on it tomorrow
Boss
again.
it down, yeah.
Exactly.
Because it no must be
So,
it now must be the same gatekeeper that
Mm,
yeah.
tomorrow. You
yeah.
understand? So always take your chances, regardless of what. Do what you like and do it from your heart.
Mm. And that can
So,
be applied in any aspect of life, actually. So,
Any
of
aspect of life.
course.
yeah.
So I would like to ask you, was it a conscious decision from then to stay conscious with the music? Because you say you started as a clash artist. Most clash artists not conscious, you know. But this them are deal with it.
Well, my own say them don't conscious, you know. Them conscious of what them doing. Them conscious of the mere fact say them a clash. And they want nobody no want to lose. Everybody want to win. You
Mm,
understand? What is where you're going to go from there because the clash basically have a limit on there.
mm-hmm.
You
Exactly.
understand? You can go so far and no more, no further.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm,
Because me never see them kind of song then at the Billboard chart. You will get a forward from it and everything.
mm.
But me not see the kind of song that live on, like how you have the Bob Marley song them and certain song I
Yeah.
live on.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Alone tell me, say, this is for the moment. If you want to live beyond the moment, then you have to do something different.
Mm,
And it's an easier way to get yourself in because people gravitate to the negative faster than anything else on the planet Earth.
true.
Yeah.
True.
And so, as long as you are clash and you are go disrespect the man, then you understand people
Mm,
want to hear that.
mm,
Faster than them want to hear you tell the man there's something good.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For
So
me, it was a good thing.
do you think that this your decision now, because you stay conscious when everybody do them thing chop lyrics and everything. Yeah, do conscious music. Do you think that this affect your career, like in a Wagwan, the new set of dancehall artists them? Do you think that this hinder hold you back a bit because you stay true to your grounded self? What's
No,
your opinion on
definitely not. Definitely not. Because there is two ways to grow, you know.
that? Hmm.
Either you grow bigger or you grow wise.
Mm.
So what that helps me to do is grow wise. You
Yeah.
understand what I say?
That that
And
one that one they
speaking
Oh,
about
only
that
growing
one.
wise,
the girl.
Me going
speaking
use
about
that.
growing
Me going
wise,
use that.
Yeah. Well,
how do you keep yourself
go ahead. Ed.
stay in current and keep yourself out of the mix up what's going on in nowadays dancehall?
Well, I have a song when name Life Savior, right? And in a Life Savior song, I have a line in it where I say, good music me use and survive through the years, that's my tactic.
Mm,
You understand? That's what me use. Because guess what? It's 2007 Bugle making first its song. March, which is the month
Yeah,
after next month, I make 14 years me there as a established
yeah,
as
artist.
Bugle artist.
Mm,
Yeah.
You see? And I've never
yeah.
signed to a major company.
mm-hmm,
Me never have corporate Jamaica behind me at any point. Me never
mm-hmm.
get no marketing deal. Me not get none of them something there as an artist. But at the same time, I am as relevant and sometimes even more relevant
Van.
as some of the artists them will
Yeah.
get all of them something there.
Because
Mm.
you even have a studio
That's
now, isn't it?
Speaking about
Yeah,
studio,
Yeah, that's yeah.
I have a studio since
speaking about studio, we know
2016.
you done
Yeah.
a lot of what you call it unsung work for a lot of these trending artists. What's out there now? We know you are brilliant in terms of songwriting. You have write a lot of material for other artists. Do you wanna elaborate some of those content or the royalty or that kind of work for material that you put your talent into and your
Well,
time?
I did a lot of writing for Elephant Man in other parts.
Okay.
yeah.
I remember when my Elephant Man just started
Yeah,
link him signed to Green Sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and him a do an album for Green Sleeve. I think the album name Lagan. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and on that album, I think is 12 song, and me
yeah,
write 7 out of the 12.
It's
Wow.
a year album.
Wow.
Yeah, at the time, to tell the truth, I was seeing Elephant Man as a way in. Miss,
Okay.
you understand? Because it was
yeah,
crew thing around
Yeah,
the
yeah,
people.
yeah,
Time.
yeah.
You
At
see,
that
you have
time, yeah,
man
definitely.
that can scare them. You have Main Street crew, you name it. Everybody in one crew. Worm them with Captain Barky, we come on.
Yeah, yeah.
They used to
Yeah,
at the time. So when me started link with Elephant Man, scare them actually just smash up. So
Okay.
me think say Elephant Man that I got do with we who they around him, what bounty they do with them.
Mm.
So me
Okay.
I look on it like, okay, me I go write some song and my name I go dep on it and me I got royalty when the day done. Me never did I look on it that way then. Me just I look on it like me help you, you help me.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
that's how we operate as ghetto people
Yeah.
most of the time.
Right.
Usually the
Straight.
business part, we just feel the friendship part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's definitely not good.
Yeah. You have to
You
make sure
see?
that the business side
Have
of
to
it
make
is
sure say
signed
the
and
business-
sealed.
Exactly, because music, you have music and you have music business, you know.
Music.
So,
There we
what
go.
in terms of what you said, because you say you did the road Elephant Man and I try to get the look in. In hindsight, now 3 albums in, do
Mm.
you think that the decision that you made, like the writing, do you think that it pays off now? Because you're an established artist now, what you were aiming for, you have a catalog now. What's your opinion on this?
Put it that way, yeah. You see, all of the writing when I do for Elephant Man, them time there, and what I was writing at the time,
Yeah.
it wasn't anything that I got ever outlast anything when I do for myself.
Straight.
Because it
Okay.
developed you as a person.
Because it's a different level of lyrical content.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a different
Yeah.
levels of lyrics
All right.
overall. You name it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because me write a song for Elephant Man name.
Hello.
All out. Man, I go all out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
with them man.
Yeah.
No, that
Okay.
song there. That's I mentioned that song in particular because Puma used
Yeah.
that song there for them commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Back in them time there, Usain Bolt first appearance in
Yeah.
a commercial was with that song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I mean, write the whole of that song there, and Puma chose that song to use it.
Out of
Yeah.
all
in
songs to be
So
used. That's
in
interesting as
terms of
well. And
royalty for that song, did you see any of it?
As me said,
Yeah.
bro, them time there, we not
Yeah. So
think.
Nah, watch
The
that.
business
Nah,
side
think
of
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't
Yeah.
have nothing to prove. Right, the song.
Exactly so.
You
And it's not
understand?
bad.
Yeah.
Me, I bring you going to court for royalties. It no make no sense because what
yeah.
proof do I have?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So Bugle, if you don't mind us asking, what's the relationship between yourself and Elephant Man at the current moment?
Not good.
Not good.
No.
Okay. So we
Easy.
just let's leave it there. So.
Nothing. There's no vibe, like no
Yeah.
fight, no
Yeah,
nothing.
but it's not where it's supposed to be.
Me just really take my
Okay.
mindset.
Do you want to leave any advice for any aspiring artist or any young artist who is in the business who want to done things a bit right so they don't make the same mistake as you made? Because we know we have a lot of talented artists in Jamaica who's doing a lot of songwriting for other artists. So you have any advice you want to leave for them?
Don't make the mistake that I made. Separate your friendship from your business. You understand?
Yeah.
And if you want some pension when you grow old, then secure that from early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, so guess what going on now? It's simple, you know. Do it the ghetto way. Do it that way, yeah. Write the song and either your voice record it or you type it out and just mail it back to yourself. When you mail it back to yourself, you have to come back with a stamp and it's sealed. Just don't open it. And
Simple.
this they can bring go a court for the security.
Simple.
Write a song, yeah, man. Make sure say your name dep on it before the song even release.
Yeah. Because if after anything you can't change.
It brings us back to a conversation that we had probably about a month ago. That sheet that should be in the room when you're doing your recordings. You know that paper there? Is it the JCAP paper? The split sheet.
Yeah.
People need to I think artists and musicians alike need to educate themselves on the
And
different
understand the
aspects
business
and
side of it.
understand the business, as you rightly said, understand the business aspect of it. Because if you are not educating yourself, people take you for idiots.
Yeah.
People will pick it up and take it for idiot, man. You understand?
Exactly.
And
So,
as me say, me actually learn
the hard way.
but me still get a whole heap of good from the bad.
Yeah, definitely. Because you've learned lessons and you've taken those L's and turned them into W's, as we would rightly say nowadays.
What you said
Exactly.
earlier on, your work rate supersede anything else. So I guess you've been keep putting in the work.
Exactly.
So all of the bad that been done to you, you still step out in the light.
We get good out
I
of
see a
it.
lot of people that in your camp are on your wings. I see a lot of them is coming out successful. Like for instance, like Raz from Raz and Biggie. Before I know him as a selector, and then I could remember it was what 2015 or something like that. I could remember vividly speaking to you and him in Germany in Reggae Jam backstage, and I'm like, that time he'd have a few beats out. That time did he release that song in Adara? Did that song release as yet? I can't remember. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that song did release. Yeah, I think that song did just release, and it was creating a storm back then. Even till now, it's one of those songs where it's timeless. No, it's timeless. Yeah. That song is really timeless, and
my song that, by the way,
for me, like, that's a side of Bugle people don't really see often. Like, you step out of the positivity and show them, so like, wait, me can sing a little jiggy jiggy them, but me not have to do it that X-rated. Or me just do it nice, clean, and fun.
But tell you the truth, when I record a song there, when I do that song there, I do it as an answer for a lot of questions that people always ask. You know, people in the road and my party with my brethren, them, whoever, and my whole advice, and them see me in my turban now, and them not see me party and I whole advice. So them I say, then, oh, you move from this excited life to this boring life.
Yeah.
Basically, I tell them, say, here, uno might see it as boring. Guess what? Do you see that life you me I live?
Yeah,
this
enjoy.
It's nicer than the life for me used to live. But your life. And what's nicer than being healthy?
Right.
Because no matter how you're happy or you think say you're happy, you're healthy, you're happy, you just a fool yourself.
Yeah, but you moving on, because go ahead, Rasta, you want to go?
Oh, I was gonna ask about the multi-talented aspect of Bugle. We got some information, some background information from some people, and it had some information about artwork. Is it that you are? I was about to say something that was extremely wrong. Drautist is not the word; it is artist. And do you do paintings or drawing?
No, I do none of that. But I have a serious vision when it comes to certain things.
All right.
Like even like when you look at my album artwork, then
the art cover, right?
All of my album artwork, then is my idea. I don't know how to actually put it together, but
you have the ideas. I know what to look for.
Yeah, so I forgot through all of them there with the artists, and sometimes it take me all of all 4 weeks to get what me really want. But me not stop until me get what I want.
Get what you want. Okay, and we can see.
I was just gonna say,
go
like,
ahead.
Sometimes I know what I want in my head, but sometimes to explain it to somebody to design it for me, they don't normally see the picture, the vision, what I see. So how you really get it to that perfection where you say, like, that's what I want and how I want it, because I know, like, if you pay somebody or you have somebody who do it for you, to explain the whole process, that's the most hardest part for me.
All I'm at gunpoint, a joke.
It actually not that hard for me because I'm good at explaining. But I always use the example.
Right.
So we just go up on the internet and Google something and search for something and find something.
And
it is even similar.
Yeah, there's a similarity with this and what I really want. But then I want it like this, and I don't want this also. And instead of this, and instead of you understand what I say? Instead of English, use a different font, and that's how me actually break it down, and I want to understand. So here what the problem with this thing, you know. The brethren who do my artwork, them, I can't give him something to do and him just do it and send it back to me. If me have to give him ideas, because the first thing I'm going to say is, yo, you have some wicked ideas and tell me what I'm going to do.
Right. Okay, so you tell him what to do and he brings that vision to life.
Trust me, when me give, because I see him do some things, when I know this youth off of Instagram because I see him work.
The work, right.
Wicked. But when me give him ideas now and him put it to life and look back on it like him and say, yo, you have a serious vision for him because as much as this is something I do every day, I never really see it like this.
Yeah. Imagine if you did have the talent for draw, not good all year. Nothing at all could hold you.
Angelo could see me, man. That's
all right, Bugle, let's step out that pastor to a little further now in life. We know you have the studio and you have a few people around you. Do you actually have any artists that you sign underneath your label?
Currently, I work with a few artists, but none that officially signed. Here, how me work now. You see, because me not have that extravagant amount of money that should be in an artist career, you know, I just sign you to a label just like that.
Right.
Someone do some work with you and make you see what I want. Put you on a level, take you from A to at least B. And when you see where really I go on now, then we will confront you with the signing. But me can't just tell you, okay, I mean, I'm Bugle, my label name anointed. I want to do some work with you, but you have to sign a contract first. What is it that you're signing?
Right. What are you getting yourself into?
What are you getting yourself into? So when me actually push you to a certain level now and you see what me I do, then you got to have a reason for sign.
Right. It's either you can manage or you can't manage. So you...
Yeah, because I remember even when I try with a youth like even Jamil, me never confront Jamil with signing. Remember when I try with even Dexter Daps, his footer hype coming to a meeting with me and Dasieka and say, if Dexter Daps not signed to Need me or Dasieka, him not do no work with Dexter Daps because him want Dexter to sign with we before
anything is done.
Actually put in any work. I'm understand where I come from saying because I'm my brother at the end of the day and him look out for my well-being.
And we and to be honest, in the music industry or in business, people need persons like that in their corner to stand up for
them. I can tell you something. I've never mentioned this in an interview before, but you see the same footer out there is a youth where I have a different love and respect for him now. I never thought this in an interview yet because separate apart from even this so me used to give out Elephant Man CD them as a brethren were just their own Elephant Man and love him like I'm a blood brother and just support. Give me music them used to jive around and know the selector them what forget them and so I go cassava piece one day and I give Footer Hype a CD with about 5 Elephant Man songs, some new song. And Footer Hype look for me and say, cause I'm a brethren, you know, I know I'm good. Cause me always up on the next side of the gully. And him the cassava piece, me the bone. So I'm a brethren like that to me used to go link. And that day, you know, when I go and I give him the CD, he look for me and him say, Bugle, every time you give me CD, a Elephant Man,
song.
You know, give me a Bugle CD.
Right. How did that sit with you?
You see that one thing that Footer Hype tell me? Me never give a man another
Elephant CD.
From that, we just know say, yo, you see that motivation. Him don't even know the motivation when me that hear them. Me take that in perspective and start make sure say, okay, my CD me I go deal with, you know. Because
but some of the time, Jamaican people, I realize that they have, and we dancehallers, some of the time we have short-term memory because. Speaking about Footer Hype, some people forget about some of the artists that he helped to bring through in the forefront of dancehall. Not because he's on the internet now, he's doing he's vlogging or whatever. That's his thing. That him use and you know, kind of help him thing away on YouTube and thing. So nothing done wrong to do it, but he's been a big influencer of a lot of artists' career in dancehall. And people can understand this. Footer Hype don't stand for certain things. So when you hear him talk against certain things, you know, him live under certain principle and it's hard to find some people nowadays where live by those principles anymore and really stand by what they say. Even when the whole world kill him sometime, you know, and them say him chat too much.
Yeah, man, it's a great youth, man. He's solid in nine. And I don't just know neither a long time because I'm a virgin for all of years.
Right.
I always have that, you know, that solid
inside there. Right. So we're in 2021. No, in 2020 you dropped some music. So what are your plans for 2021? So we've been through 2020, which was a very, I'm gonna say, a very shit year for a lot of persons. You never get to go up on tour last year. You never get to do certain events. I mean, certain things which would have brought in your income, so to speak. That has impacted you travel-wise. But what are we going to be doing for 2021?
Well, guess what going on now? A lot of people said 2020 was the worst year for them.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst year for me.
Blessed. Yeah.
Because I've been through a million worse years than 2020. But 2020 actually, what me see 2020 do is bring people together.
Yeah.
2020 help people to find themselves.
Yes.
Means I used to run like me supposed to go run the next 5 minutes. Because me run at 5:30 evening time. I run for like 3 miles every evening. You see? And me I do this, me I run for about 2 years now. And me run in a nice neighborhood, a Wallipah house, nice central neighborhood. And me never smell curry chicken and them thing that come out of people's house until when curfew. You understand? So it shows that people, the woman are world about the family energy they know. People in the house are cook.
You know, it was needed. That was, I swear to you, the family thing needed.
Nobody never have time to spend with them family and them kids. You understand me? I say everybody just there on the go. Just I look the money, I look the money, I look the money, I look the money.
Right.
You have the money, but it can't even help you. And of course, it's okay to look the money, but add some family values to your life.
Right.
Simple as that.
You understand?
It allowed a lot of people to step back and do some introspection. Evaluate yourself in all aspects of life, because as you rightly say, we undergo 24/7 from home to work, from work to this. So
you spend most of your day at work.
Right, you spend most of your day at work. So we never take the time out to sit down and relax and identify certain ailments that we might have been having. Those were the triggers, or these were the triggers. So yeah, as you rightly said, 2020 was a good year for a lot of people.
For a lot of people. Because the thing about it, the thing with me now is me have a recording studio at home. And I don't realize that every now and then the loud music, because the studio door are open, because some recording are going in the studio. A recording studio, we can just jump up any hours and go into the studio to record. And I have an 18-year-old son who probably love music more than I do. So I'm at the studio and him do the engineer and him build rhythm, him sing, him do everything. So that even give me an edge, you know.
Family bonding time. Yeah.
So when me have to put out 2021 is just songs after songs after songs.
And hope said when road open, touring I go start back again, live events.
When I say I go open, no.
Yeah.
I personally think this music industry get a reset.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
It needed it.
I think it needed, and
it needed it.
And now I would like a lot of the major players in dancehall really step forward and teach the younger generation like some of the art form, because I think dancehall in a sense is losing a lot of the art form in terms of the performance side of it, because we know Skillibeng are intense them around the place, but they are not been proven on a stage show as yet. Performance-wise,
no.
I'm dying to see that whenever road is open, but I hope like the elders them in dancehall teach the business, and young artists too, don't afraid to reach out to a Bugle and a man, ask something, because remember
they have too much
to
pride
make a song is just not going in a studio and say touch you back. Sometimes you have to have some different little thing, So I know everything you can learn. Sometimes someone have to teach you.
All right.
Yeah.
Me think one of the greatest DJ of all times is somebody who I've never seen, because him dead before me get to know him. A brother when named Major Worries.
Yeah, I don't know that name.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
YouTube, me go find Major Worries pan. So when you get a chance, check out Major Worries. Just imagine Bojo, Bounty, and and I would have said Shabba ranking in a one.
Yeah.
Major worries. You see, it's research. Me research why me get to know who Major Words was. When me find out about Major Words, I have to call Bounty Killer and ask him about Major Words. Bugle, you never know. That's the greatest thing. So actually confirm when me at that particular time. You see, you know who me post on my page yesterday from my Instagram page?
Who is that?
Tiger. Oh,
Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger, bad artist.
Post Tiger do a show at Japan. I post Tiger doing a show in Japan. Nothing
thousands
normal.
of people.
Not normal. How me get fit find them thing here? It's because me I do my research. I want to educate myself. When me pre my music now, pre-Bugle performance. When me on a stage show, you gotta get a little piece of Bounty Killer. You gotta get a little piece of Beanie Man. You gotta get a piece of Capleton. You get a piece of Sizzla Kalante. And you get a piece of Buzo Banta.
Yeah.
Because me watch the whole of them and see what them do and love what them do so much. I want to do a little bit of everything. So when me bring the whole of them one day to my career now, I'm present that to you. You have to get a good show.
Definitely.
That's one of the things where the youth them lack. Them probably pay more focus on hip hop artists who don't business about performance.
Yep.
Artists sponsor job for them and them just run out and that's it. But when our legend them, when Lieutenant Stitchy, Papa San them and Tiger them and them man take the stage, Ninja Man and when them man they take the stage a different thing. Them man they change the whole playing field. Shabba them make you feel like say them just put out a song where out 40 years ago just told them perform.
Yeah.
Energy is different.
And that's being, as you rightly said, doing your research and owning your craft and developing yourself as a person as well.
And,
so I mean, artists just have to do them research and do them
things.
thing.
Important to sound as all your sound on your record on a stage show. Do you think that is important?
It is important. It's very important because of the people them now want hear Bugle on the record and then Chipmunk at the stage show. You understand? Them want hear Bugle. So it's very important and it's not like no one perfect and not everybody are gonna sound the same way. But at least your best sound as close. And sing your song, brother. Your song. Because the time when me I listen to a song, when me reach at the second verse, when the song just sweet me. So when if me there I want show me I watch the artist there, me want hear the second verse, not that song because I it's my favorite verse of the song.
Exactly.
And him sing 2 line and him say dash. 2 line and dash. I feel like I waste my time.
Waste the time because you could have stayed and listen to the song and skip it if you wanted that.
So me being a fan at this particular time and feel disappointed by our artists I perform, then me supposed to take that in consideration to know say me can't do that to my fan.
True, that's true. And on the topic of performance, what are some things? Because I mean, I'm bringing this up. Reggae month is coming up. February, we know in Jamaica is deemed as reggae month. We're not going to be having our reggae Wednesdays as we normally do because of COVID. But as people should be taking this time to develop themselves, as we've previously agreed on, what can artists do to develop themselves physically as well as mentally for the stage? What can people do? Because we know you're into health, you're very healthy, your lifestyle is a very healthy one.
I think share some insights to become a better person, because you don't want to do one thing on the stage and after stage you are a different kind of creature. So to be a better person, basically.
Yeah, but to be a better person, take things. You have to put certain things in perspective to be a better person. The first thing you have to do is you have to acknowledge the facts that you really need to be a better person.
Yeah.
That are the first step to be a better person. Whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, or musically. So if me think me are the greatest artist and me are the baddest thing for a show, then me no want to develop because me good. I've done the best thing already. You understand? But if you acknowledge, say, you know, say, I could have actually sing that song a little better. You know, say, me did I run out of breath at this particular time. You know, so about that video you start, something never right. So when you try your best and fix them thing there.
Right.
You has never, ever seen Bugle on a stage with a spliff or a cup in my hand. You can't tell me say you ever see that.
I can't recall.
Me take pride in my work.
True.
Me, even water, I'm not go up on stage with you now. Because me take pride in what me I do. So when me enter the stage, the only thing me want are the microphone, because this is my tool. This is my work me I go do.
Right.
When me reach to the pantry spot, me want some water, then somebody will bring me some water. But you knock up a perform and a smoke and a perform. No.
Your energies have to channel one way.
Yeah. So you actually have to take pride in your craft. You just know say it's not in my thing, you know. Me can't focus on smoking and drinking when I perform, you know. You see, my pants are supposed to drop off of me, because me not supposed to reach that part in my career, in my performance where
I get distracted by your pants.
Yeah.
I distracted by your pants.
Hold on a minute, the Bugle. Let me just play a bit of devil's advocate. Would the younger generation say what you're saying is like old school and it's out of date? Because
that's what they're going to say.
What they're doing now is creating a trend, because look at Shabba and some of these artists. People that come before Shabba, like the Papa San and the Stitchy, say some of the music that Shabba sing, and some of the type of music that he done, they didn't appreciate it or they didn't approve it. So would the younger generation say the same thing?
I don't mean to cut you, but look at it. Look at it from this perspective. Then you see, there is certain things in a life where you can't change, no matter how old school it is.
True.
Getting kids is the same process. It's the same process.
Them have some new process nowadays still.
Definitely.
You see, but okay then. Who want go do the new process there that are for them business?
Yeah.
We have a beautiful empress like the Rasta woman now. I mean, I go through new process. Want enjoy her to the fullest and make a family and her to the fullest. That can't edit.
Naturally.
You can't edit out that come natural. So even though you have new process, the original is always the best.
No preservatives, no additives, no nothing.
There are certain things even within the music. Okay then. You can't play a rhythm without it have a keyboard sound, and no matter what you use to play it, you know, you still have the organic keyboard sound. You still have the same bass line sound. You just play it a different way, but it's still named drum and keys and guitar and whatever, same sound. So certain things you can't edit, certain things are gonna always be organic, authentic. That's just how life is. So even with how you deliver your performance as an artist, you have to know, say, you and everybody now go do the same thing the same way. But just look on the one them who are do it the original way. If them not stand
learn from them.
One them where I try edit it and do it for them way.
Yeah.
You understand?
Not saying you're wrong, but I think with technology and the time we live into, we have to kind of give and take and adapt to certain things what apply to our lifestyle and our principle, and throw away the negative where we don't agree with and don't apply to our lifestyle. So with what you're saying, unfortunately, I would have to agree to disagree, because
guess what? Them said to each his own, right?
Yeah.
Me not believe in that. Yeah, why me not believe in that to each his own? If me and you upon the same mission, then we're supposed to have the same mindset.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be not to each his own, right? That's all. We're supposed to have the same mindset, because we're upon the same mission and look for the same result.
But that's 7 different mind. So that sure say we're
there's nothing wrong with the 7 brothers, 7 different minds.
Because they have a different mind. If we focus on something, we can.
The mission is the mission.
The mission is the mission, regardless of the different mind. Everybody have different mind. Shabba and Tiger never have the same mind.
Perspectives are going to be different.
Them focus on doing a good job when them run out on the stage and them get good result because of that.
Definitely.
I agree.
You understand? So certain things, brethren, cannot be edited. If you have a song with me love and you run out on the stage to perform the song, why you gonna sing 2 lines after the song and go in your yard? That not help.
Yeah, like
That makes no sense.
Because of the song make you who you is.
Yeah.
So me, I love the young artists them. Everyone of them.
Yeah.
I listen to music. So even when I'm not do the best job, me I look on it like me did that forward from yesterday, you know.
Simple.
You see, when I look on even my man like Capleton, when Capleton just found out now the 80s and I sing. A bump that them thing that Capleton I sing. When Bugle, before Bugle Ras and all them thing, the Bugle sing some different kind of music, same way. But the man grow,
evolve,
they evolve them from this unbeatable human being because of the thought process and because of what they want to get out of the music.
That's true.
What me I say is the youth them need to have that kind of mindset. The man them just need to know say, yo, we are gonna do this and we are gonna do it different. We not follow the man there, we not follow the man there. You see, if the man that we are following not do the thing the right way and not do the thing the right way, we not follow him again.
But Bugle, it still come back to the basis of what I could say, like they could draw back and say that what all young artists would say or get told by the old artists, say you're not doing the game the right thing, because obviously every 10 years or every 5 or every so long the music change. Because I could remember in the early 2010 about them time there, 2009, 7 about them time there, remember all of the Jamaican artists them and all the producer them that is some beat was sound like pop and hip hop more than reggae. The Richie Loops and all of them song, they remember clearly, right? Them that's it. Dancehall are sound too much like pop. Then the other day, I would say 2018 to 17, early 17, 2018, they said dancehall was getting too trappy, because then you have a thing where they must say trap dancehall, and a lot of artists disagree with it. But we have to understand and we have to acknowledge that every generation come a bit of change and a bit of tweak in dancehall, because 90s dancehall and 80s dancehall is completely different to the dancehall that we have nowadays. The sound, the lyrical context, the flow, and everything.
I like that conversation now. You know why I like that conversation now? Because I like argue a good point. I like when I can learn from a conversation. And that's why I'm going to do interview.
Yeah, definitely.
I conversate. So guess what happened now? Guess what happened now? As I said to you earlier, there is certain things that cannot be edited. Of course, the music will grow, the music will evolve, the youth them different, so them are going to try different things.
Right.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. If you do the same thing over and over and over and it not work, you not get no good result. Why you keep on doing the same thing? Look at it. Okay, when Bob Marley come on the reggae music, it wasn't accepted.
Yeah, because
initially
by that time was still in the era of rocksteady.
Because it's different. Because them still are deal with rocksteady and ska and all of this. So they never accept Bob Marley thing. But guess what? It grew. It becomes something. Because what Bob Marley did do was just changing what the man them did do. Instead of them going really fast, Bob Marley slow it down.
Slow it down.
The lyrical content, every single instrument. So what Bob Marley did do something good. You see? Okay then, leave from Bob Marley now and reach a 90s dancehall. Where the man them do now surpass 90s dancehall.
I would say 90s dancehall is a 2021.
Which year were they? 2021. So at 21 years now, this are dope. And it's still not surpass 90s dancehall. I don't feel like the man them really need to add more of the original thing to what them do now. Me just produce a song with me and Beanie Man and a brother. You know what me do? We go for slide down bar for play drums for my rhythm.
Original.
Yeah.
As you know why me do that now? You see the sound with them man they have, brother, all the next 100 years.
Because
and it don't make sense. Me I go there, so I tell you, say, because remember this, you know, don't forget that part, you know. Me love the youth them, and me feel like the youth them can be great. Me feel like them can be superstar, but them a sacrifice star. If them do the thing a different way, them can be superstars, and that's how me want to see. Want to see
since we're in the topic, one second.
So on that point,
since we're in the topic of dancehall and music and the history of dancehall, a lot of people is saying dancehall is moving towards a hip hop trend. And a lot of people forget most of the time that hip hop is actually a subgenre of the reggae music that we know, because hip hop was started and inspired by our reggae music. And a lot of people, when it kind of annoy me sometimes when they must say, "Oh, the man must sing like hip hop arts and hip hop beat and this." No, hip hop is doing like us, because remember we have a few subgenre, because who know the history of dancehall or history of hip hop know that Cool Earths, who is Jamaican, he went to New York and started the whole hip hop movement. And remember, he's a reggae man from Jamaica, go New York, go build him like a sound system, and then come the little Yankee man them, and sing some little song, you know, back on the vinyl, and them change it up because them have the Yankee thing, and some little man start build some beat. But don't forget that hip hop is a subgenre of a dancehall, no matter how you take it or how you look on it, just like reggae song and all of them. And dancehall seem like it never get no glory at no point. So I just want to put that, say, yo, don't bash the man them if the man them take a thing out of hip hop, because you see hip hop do it all the time. Them borrow this from dancehall and borrow that.
No, you know why you get me wrong, you know, King. No, you know why you get me wrong. I'm not bashing no one. What may I say is, you see, whatever them I do, then add some
morals
original thing to it. Because guess what going on now? When you hear Rihanna album come out, you hear dancehall and reggae in it.
Yeah.
When you hear Beyonce album, you hear dancehall and reggae in it.
Afrobeat.
When you hear the whole of them people, Lauren Hill come win 7 Grammys with that album where she come make down a Tough Gang, because it's original Jamaica thing she used to get that. What are we getting from what we are from hip hop? Nothing, but the people them who do hip hop get everything from the same side. So that's all me I say, brother. I'm not saying the man them have to evolve, but at least you have to do it on a level which part is going to be beneficial to you, not just for not just for the
basically don't lose yourself while you're trying to do your thing. Just remain true to yourself and add whatever you want to add. But in short,
Bugle, don't you think like a lot of these people are producers and artists who do with the music just do it for a hustle? They don't really look at it as a job or as a business. They just do it as a hustle. And I think that is one of the greatest problems.
But if you do it as a hustle and you see this thing grow, still do it good.
Do it properly, because you're still representing the culture and the country.
If you work with a company which part, you have to hustle on the side. Like we no wonder have a song. You know that song there?
Yeah.
And you say, man, hustling. Yeah. If you work with a company where you have to try to hustle on the side to make an extra bread. We are going to hustle make the boss here.
Make him know,
You have to hustle good so the boss no catch you.
And you get extra time off to go do your side, more side.
You have to hustle good so the boss no catch you, because you lose your job, you know. So that makes sure that you're smart with that hustler where you go hustle on the side, you know. So even though you see it as a side thing, brother, do it good, no man. Anything at all where you do in a life, if you just do it good and
make
done.
sure you do the business part.
All right, Dragon.
Yeah.
Do the business part of it.
Make it get to the point. That's why I'm saying if you do something, just do it good. Why I don't feel like me really play music like I used to play music one time? Because my mindset has changed to the level of if I can't do it like how I want to, I am not going to try and push it. Because for me, it's either I'm in it or I'm not. I can't have one foot in and one foot out.
You have to be wholeheartedly into it.
That's why I'm telling anybody, say, you see, if I'm doing something, I'm trying to do it the right way and as the best of my ability. So, if, say, I'm a selector, I do selecting, I don't do it as a hustle, I do it as a business. So, no matter how small is the party or the area as this.
It's not just the business for me. It's the love and everything.
Things right by the paperwork, because
I have to get my charger,
because the end of the day, dog, you see the end of the day, if you don't do things right here, don't structure things right from day one, everybody all look on it and take your thing as how it first appear. Because remember Elephant Man said, yo, thirst is nothing, image is everything. And the image where you project first, remember them say first impression lasts a lifetime. And don't think that joke. Because
it is important.
Anybody you go to for do some business, and the first time I do business with them, it kind of shabby. That's your everlasting image in your head. Say, yo, he's a shabby businessman. You no matter how you take that.
Is Bugle back with us yet?
I'm still going for him charger. I think we need to wrap up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap. Hopefully, persons who are watching us know. It looks as if he's frozen, but anybody who is watching, we hope that you would have gotten a word or two to improve yourself and to improve your craft. You don't have to be a musician. You don't have to be an artist, but there were sound advice that was given that you can apply to your personal life in regards to this. Is Bugle back with us? Is he back?
It don't have to be about music or anything musically. Just in general.
Just apply yourself to life.
Whatever you do.
That way you have to apply yourself to life.
Simple.
Bugle, can you hear us?
I think he's frozen.
I think his phone battery died.
Look frozen.
Yeah, because
the battery died. Yeah.
But people, sorry for the interruption with a little reason with Bugle. Yeah, nice.
Yes. Thank you for. Bugle, if you're listening to the live session, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a very interesting talk, and we appreciate the words of wisdom that you left with us. Continue to put in the work for 2021 and beyond. We're looking forward to great things from you. You are an outstanding artist, an outstanding individual that people can look up to and people can learn from. And we wish you all the very best, bro. He's back. We're frozen, but you're back with us. We just wanted to say thank you to you for joining us tonight and sharing some very insightful and important words of wisdom. It is really appreciated, and we're saying that this it doesn't have to only apply to musicians and artists. Anybody at all can take this information and apply it to their daily lives. So we give thanks, Bugle. We give Wolipa thanks. Any last words you want to give to persons who are listening to us now?
Be yourself when people not accept you for you, because at the end of the day, them say me are one of the most underrated, but me say only great people can be underrated.
See there?
Because if you're overrated, it means you're not great, but if you're underrated, it means you're great.
Yeah.
So listen, the interview, I feel for me, you're one of the best.
Yeah.
When I say that, most things that Bugle saying I can relate to, because
you can
being an MC over the years, I talk sound and I go places. People always say, oh, you're so humble. You know how much place me go on in one little corner, stay so and when me go on the sound and come out, people say, Jano, I never know say you have that within you. Do it just though. You know what I mean? So I understand where I say Bugle. Hold on, Jane.
Any plans for I know COVID shake up all the people plans.
What's when the next record release them come out?
On the calendar.
My fourth studio album I drop August.
Yes, title. Can we get the title?
I don't have a title yet.
But we know how the artwork are gonna look though.
Yeah, we are good. We are put some thought tonight. So I forgot burn a wally part. You see?
We can draw a stick man if your artist need any assistance.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is room for your music. So don't ever think that through your scene I get a wally part, a big numbers like if the rest of the man them. Cause trust me, you have to understand, your type of music is the people like us who live it in the diaspora, who go to work on a 9 to 5. And we are like me, I drive a lot.
Good music.
And when I want to listen to music going to work to motivate me, I'm not going to put on certain songs. I put on some of your classics, I will listen to them over and over, because these songs are what keep you going, especially when in a cold place like this. So
we'll never get tired of them.
You have the Picture Perfect album?
Of course, I have it on Spotify.
Yo, what year now?
Solid.
What year now?
You're good.
One of my favorite Bugle songs, Obstacle. Jaja.
Yeah.
Oh, Journeys.
Boy, I hope so call it. They come like them. I don't know in my life, come like a beer things I'm throwing in the road, A dandy shot them out there play. I always a skip and dolly. But I don't know, Mr. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on, before you go, are you a part of any of Jario's events for next month?
No,
No. Are you doing anything special on your Instagram page for Reggae Month?
I actually want to do something on the 20th.
Yes, I am imploring you to
before
do
you go,
something
could you give some
special.
social for us, please?
Yes, give some
it's-
social media details.
Instagram Bugle90, BUGLEAN, the number 9 TED.
Yeah, and
Right.
and
No,
what's a
now
Vivo?
from you find over IG,
Do you have a Vivo channel?
it's
Yeah,
Bugle90
yeah.
Vivo, same way.
Yeah. So give thanks to you and also to Prism, the marketing people, Paul and everybody over that side. Shout out to them for supporting and giving us, supporting everything that's happening now. Yeah, we give thanks. So we'll talk soon.
Let's
And
stop.
We know that we've taken over what's that, half an hour of your running time. So enjoy your run.
No, man, understand my time this same way. Music, me doing, and this a part of the business. That me tell me never have the business together, but then I have to have it now. So I must have a conversation to promote my music and make it reach out to the people and wherever them is in the world. And me need to take time from the running and do it. Because I can't go run any hours of the night, but I can do that conversation any hours of the night.
Exactly.
Give thanks, man. We will speak. We'll talk tomorrow, yeah?
Blessings.
Give thanks.